Always wanted to be a baseball announcer because I always felt like if you're a baseball announcer, you could pretty much say whatever you want. Anything that crosses your mind, you can say it as long as you continue to call the game and tell people what's going on. You can be like, well, I feel like Pot's not really doing it for me anymore as that ball is outside, 2-2 the count. So I called up my dealer, Danny, and he hooked me up with something incredible. You guys would not believe it. I am jacked as hell right now on heroin. That ball is down low, 3-2 the count.
And he drives it into right center field, hit it ton. This baby is way back on here.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Today, giving a quick review of season 1 of a television show called Brockmire. This is a baseball-related show about an announcer who has a complete meltdown on the air, gets fired, has to kind of restart his life, and ends up as the announcer for a minor league baseball team. And that's the basic premise as he tries to build his way back to the big leagues. And season 4 is just about to kick off in a couple days, I believe on Wednesday. I can't wait for the premiere of season number 4. Today, just going to talk about season 1, just in case if you haven't seen this show, you might be interested in checking it out. This show stars Hank Azaria. He is famous from his roles on The Simpsons. He does lots of voices. He's been in lots of movies. He was in Along Came Polly as the Frenchman who was out on the beach trying to scuba.
The hippopotamus, he is not one going, cool bean, I am a hippo. No way, Jose. So he tried to paint the stripe on himself to be like the zebra, but he fooled no one. Then he tried to put this spot on his skin to be like the leopard. But everyone knows he is a hippo. So, at a certain point, he look himself in the mirror and he just say, hey, I am a hippopotamus and there is nothing I can do about it. And as soon as he accepts this, he live life happy. Happy as a hippo. You understand? I'm gonna kill you!
He is just a very talented guy, and in this particular role, he plays a sports announcer, a baseball announcer, and he's got that baseball voice, and he always talks like this all the time, and he's really good at it. And it's a very funny and entertaining show. It's got a lot of great actors. Amanda Peet is also in this. That's kind of his girlfriend, love interest. And the first season is really awesome, and it really kicks off with a bang because you actually get to watch his meltdown. And basically he goes home one day, finds his wife cheating on him, and the next day at work, while he's calling the game at the ballpark in Kansas City, he just lets it all go and tells exactly what he saw, and in very graphic detail explains that, has a complete meltdown on the air, obviously gets fired, and from there on we are going to witness his attempt to get back into the big leagues.
Please imagine my surprise when I opened my front door to find about a half dozen naked folks sprawled out in my living room, engaged in what can only be described as a desperate and a hungry kind of a lovemaking. And right in the center of it all was my wife. My wife, Lucy. She was wearing a strap-on, and she was plowing our neighbor Bob Greenwald, and folks, I do mean right in the ass. Fastball misses, just low, count goes full, 3-2.
Did he just say strap-on?
The guy is not politically correct. The guy is a very, very graphic, very crude. The things he says is out there, but he always does it in that voice, in that announcer's voice. But the cool thing about season 1 is this is the year where he comes back and he has to announce games for, they say, a minor league team, but if you know anything about baseball and you watch this, you realize this is not an affiliated minor league team. This is some kind of, has to be some kind of off the wall, out there in the middle of nowhere, independent league ball, because there are guys on this team that are 60 years old. There are guys that clearly don't know how to swing a bat very well. Part of that is the acting and not getting actors who know how to play baseball. I'll get into that in a minute. But it does work for this episode because they're not supposed to be professional baseball players. I mean, they might be technically because they get paid, but they are not affiliated ball players who have been drafted. They're just out there trying to survive. Some of them are ex-big leaguers, like the 60-something-year-old guy I talked about. But just this band of, there's a Japanese pitcher who's just crazy. A lot of characters in this film that are just really out there. I say film on this TV show that are just really out there and really fun and interesting to watch. And all the crazy stuff that goes down. He also works with his partner, who is a kid who has no idea anything about baseball, doesn't care about baseball, but he is very smart smart and knowledgeable when it comes to social media, and he's trying to help restore this guy's image. He's trying to give him a podcast. He's trying to get him to do what he's got to do to restore his image and get a shot back in the big leagues. So that's basically what it's about. I found the show pretty funny. I wouldn't say it's like laugh out loud hilarious. You know, it's not up there with some of the great TV shows of all time at all, you know, but if you love baseball, and I do, obviously, that's what can keep you watching. And this guy himself, he is really good. Amanda Peet is really good in this. Their relationship is insane because they're both politically incorrect. They're both kind of off their rocker, but it's really fun to watch. I have to talk about the baseball itself. I mentioned that before. There are certain scenes and shots that just don't work very well. Like you can tell when something really happens and really didn't. Like when a guy's going for a ball and then they change the shot and you're like, what? That's not the position he was in. Like you watch enough baseball, you can tell. Or they'll show a guy hit a home run and you know that ball did not get out of the infield. You're like, what? That was not a home run swing. One shot in particular, I remember the guy was hitting and the ball came and he swung at it, clearly missed. He clearly missed. You can even see the ball pass through the bat, and the next shot it's going over the wall for a home run. And I'm like, so when I review baseball movies and TV shows, I always will mention that, like, how authentic does the baseball look? They kind of get away with it in season 1 because it's like I said, these guys are not supposed to be really good. But later seasons, when he starts moving up, trying to get back to the big leagues, it's more important that the baseball look authentic, and I'll talk about that more when I get to those seasons. But as for season 1, it's a wild ride. It's a lot of fun, and this guy right here, he is absolutely fantastic as that baseball announcer, and he talks like this even in his normal everyday life, and that's what's interesting about it. So guys, check this TV show out if you're interested, and by the way, it also has some guest appearances, some celebrity appearances. Brian Kenny makes an appearance, and an extended appearance by Joe Buck, and he is actually a pretty good actor. I really enjoy Joe Buck in this TV show.
Oh, come on. I guess what? Like, your grass probably isn't as green as I imagined, though, right?
No, life's pretty fantastic. And it's weird. I'm so famous right now that I pretty much just think about something and it appears.
You guys might want to check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's entertaining. I'm not saying it's a 10 out of 10. Probably, 7.5 out of 10. Really fun show, and I really loved the first season. But I'll talk about the next couple seasons a little bit later as we get ready for the premiere of season 4 of Brockmire, and more TV movie reviews coming on this channel, but only when they're about the great game of baseball. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear more baseball talk, because I'm talking MLB all the time, I'm talking minor league baseball, going to be talking college baseball. It's all about baseball right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Of course, there is no baseball right now, so a perfect time to do this review. You guys have a fantastic day. Check the links in the description. And like I said, if you love baseball, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and we're going to talk to you guys next time. See ya! When the Giants come to town, it's bye bye baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye bye baby. History's in the making at Oracle.